beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. I am back to filming full-time. It has been summertime, and I was taking like a step back, taking like a little bit of a break. Also just had a lot of stuff going on and ended up having that hurricane and all that stuff, but I am back now. There is another potential hurricane brewing, so everybody keep your fingers and toes crossed that that doesn't happen. And also, if you are in Florida and you were affected by the hurricane that just hit Florida, I hope that you're doing okay. I hope that you have power. I hope that you guys like are safe and not having flooding and don't have house damage and all that stuff. The one that I'm talking about is out in coming through the Gulf area again, and potentially could be hitting Texas again. So hopefully that doesn't turn into a hurricane, or doesn't stay a hurricane, or whatever's going on with it. Hopefully it doesn't hit us. It has basically been raining ever since we had that hurricane. So we still have like flooding, and like we're not even fully like recovered from the hurricane happening in our area. So we are not looking like, we're not prepared for another one. We're not looking for another one. No more for the rest of forever, please. Anyways, I'm back, and I'm a little bit rusty on my filming. Anytime that I'm like taking a little bit of a step back from filming, I get a little bit rusty on it, so bear with me. I'm a little self-conscious, but I'm coming right back in strong with, I'm gonna do like a week of book themed things. Terribly phrased. I'm gonna do a week of makes from a book, from a crochet book. So you guys may have seen me talking a little bit about the collaboration going on over on Craftably Ever After, their crochet channel. I will link her channel down below. That is Cassandra, and I've talked about it actually quite a bit, so I won't go like super into details, but if you are interested in seeing that whole make along type thing, make sure you head over to her channel. We are doing stuff out of this Whimsical Stitches book, and it's being sent all over the United States. There's also another one that's being sent all over the world that's like for everybody else, because there's a lot of people in the US participating. So we have our own book, but it's being sent around. This is my copy of my book, my book, and I am on the list of people that's gonna get the book sent to them, and we're each picking something out of here. We're making it, we're sending in pictures, we're gonna write a little thing in the book, like in the page of the project that we pick. So like Cassandra did this whale, so she decorated and wrote and whatever you want to do on the page, and then it gets sent on to the next person. I guess I ended up explaining it anyways. I was gonna keep it brief, but I mean this is still pretty brief. And then she's doing this cool thing on her blog where it's like a travel journal for the books, and everybody that wants to send in pictures of their makes can also send them in, even if they're not like receiving the book and doing it. So it's like hello from wherever you're from, and like there's like, you know, 2 pages worth of people sending in their makes from all over the world. It's really cool. So check that out if you're interested in that. I will link her channel in the description box below this video. Just click on that read more, and then you can head over there. But I was inspired to make some stuff out of this book since I was looking at it and thinking like, what am I going to make for my turn? Obviously, I won't know what will already have been chosen before it gets to me, because I'm like number 17 on the list of people that's going to get the book. So like, who knows what will be available? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start making stuff. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we do like a little week of makes from Whimsical Stitches? So I have talked about this book on my channel before. This is by Lauren Espy. I have a book look on this book. So if you are interested in seeing like what all is in here and like a really in-depth look at this book, I will link my book look in the description box below. I went into super detail on this book, and you can like see everything that's in it, and you know, kind of like what you can expect from the book. Obviously, I don't show you the patterns because that's, you know, not my content. If you would like the patterns, you got to buy the book. But I did do a video on the book. But anyway about it. So I thought this week we will be doing a little look at some makes from this book. But before I get into that, I did want to show you guys my finished pillow. This was for the Hooker versus Hooker July. Yes, July. So I did a pillow, and I showed you guys this with everything done on it minus the border. This is a pocket pillow, so you can put like your phone in it, you can put your remotes in it, you could put like a little snack in it. Do I have anything? Well, here, little snack, some trail mix. Like if you're, you know, sitting there and you're having like a little movie night or whatever, you can put your stuff in here. But you can even keep your remotes in it to not lose them. Like this could just be sitting on your couch with your remotes in it. So I thought that was a fun concept. I've seen them in the past. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to freehand something like that. Just do like basically 2 big granny squares. So I did 2 big granny squares, and then I just crocheted a kind of triangle-ish sort of shape, and then crocheted that on, did like a little embellishing on there, some like lacy cage kind of stitching. And then I sewed that on, and then I did a black single crochet border. So the colors for this were, I believe, I know it was teal, black, and I think that this might have been supposed to be peach. I can't remember, but I didn't quite have that color, and obviously I'm using what's in my stash. So this is actually more of a pale pink, but I'm not participating in Hooker versus Hooker as like a contestant. So I was like, I'm just gonna do what I have, whatever is closest to it. But the challenge was to use those 3 colors and to make a pillow. So this was my pillow, and I did finish it in July. I just haven't been making videos very much, so I never showed it to you guys. But I did want to show you that and kind of give you like my finished project for that. Oh, and then this month's project is Halloween. So I'm definitely going to need to see what the colors are for that and come up with what I want to make. But anyway about it. So back to this book. Today's make that I'm going to show you guys out of it is the first thing that I made out of it, which is the macarons. So let me show you the macarons in here real quick. That's not the macarons. I've got several different markers in here. So this is the section that it's in. It's really cute. They have it, she has it divided up by like foods and things like that. So there's like a whole little bakery section. And here is the macaron page. So these are the macarons. This is like a little pattern for it. This is the info for it. If you want to be able to pause and check it out, you can. But it says that they will be approximately 2 inches wide by 1.5 inches tall. Worsted weight yarn. Pick 2 colors, one for the cookie, one for the filling. Use a 4.25 millimeter crochet hook, a pair of 6 millimeter safety eyes, black embroidery floss, and a small embroidery needle, some polyfill, yarn needle, scissors, and a stitch marker. And then abbreviations are just MR magic ring, R round, single crochet, SC, stitches, STS, slip stitch, SL, ST. So basically, you do not need to know much at all to make them. You don't need to know very many stitches or anything. I personally think this is a really good beginner book for learning to make amigurumi. Like, here's just a little glimpse of the types of projects you can expect in this book. Like I said, I do have a full book look linked in the description box. I personally think that this is a great beginner-friendly book. These are my macarons. Let me go ahead, make sure they're all facing forward and show those to you guys. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Is it just me or did it get dark? Bring in a little bit more light. So these are my macarons. I did one of them with a face and 2 of them without. Obviously, you guys saw that she did hers with a face. I'm going to cover up my face so that it focuses for you guys. There you go. So these are my macarons. I did 3. I thought it would be cute to do 2 without faces, and they would be like the ones that sit on the bottom, and then the one with a face that would sit on the top. And there is my little face, my little embroidered mouth, and I did the face just how she did, and I think that these came out adorable. I think these would be so cute for like a little tea party, and like if you're making like a little kitchen for little kids, or you want to do like a little tea party, you know, with like little plates and have your like little cups of tea and stuff like that. I think these are so cute to just put like on like a cute little china. Like a little piece of china. So those were my first thing. And like I said, I do think that these are really beginner friendly patterns. I would recommend this book for a beginner who's wanting to get into amigurumi. And then like I always kind of recommend personally when I am looking at a pattern, the first thing I do is I look at the pattern and I see if I'm going to want to rewrite it kind of in my own terms. So I did do that for this pattern. I like to read my patterns in shorthand. So ones that they kind of explain what you're doing a little bit more, a lot of times I simplify them down into shorthand. But you don't need to with this one. It is so straightforward. I did shorthand it for myself because then it can just go on this. You can't actually see the pattern because I'm not showing it to you, but it's a very like simple and easy little pattern. But she does explain it super well. She puts tons of pictures in here. I'll give you kind of a glimpse of the assembly so you can just see like that there are just tons of pictures in here. Hopefully I didn't show you guys the pattern. If I did, I'll pop like a sticker up over it for a moment. But yeah, so that is the first make out of the Whimsical Stitches book. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another make out of the Whimsical Stitches book. And I have some exciting news. I have my first vendoring event figured out. So I've been talking like here and there about like, oh, I want to do a vendoring event. Maybe I'll do it like this summer. Maybe I'll do it, you know, this fall, whatever. I've talked about, you know, wanting to do it, but I've never had any like events in mind or any specific plans hashed out for it or anything. Well, there is a pickle festival that is being planned out for the end of next month. So late September. And I, for some reason, found that less intimidating feeling to be my first event to vendor at versus like a market full of vendors. Because this way I have something very specific to focus on. I know like what people that go there are going to be kind of interested in. Obviously everybody that goes there is interested in pickles. It's a pickle festival. So I thought that like, I don't know, this in my mind just feels so much less stressful than vending somewhere where like I won't know who's going to be coming in and what they're going to be looking for. And it's like really all guesswork. I liked the idea of it being a little bit more themed. Also, I absolutely love pickles. So I just thought that it was a fun event to begin with, like an event that I would want to go to. So this is the first time that this is being done. Obviously there are other pickle festivals, but this one is being organized because the person organizing it said that she's been to several pickle festivals and is always like let down by them. So she wants to make a really awesome pickle festival and she's like working really hard on it, and I think it's going to be really cool. But I've been in talks with her and everything, and I'm going to be doing it. So I'm super excited. Like I'm actually really excited about it. So also be expecting lots of pickle content coming up because I'm going to be making pickles of every shape and size and different, just different fun pickle related crochet stuff. But anyways, guys, let me know if you have ever made anything from this Whimsical Stitches book. If you are over there following Cassandra, then there is a good chance that you have probably made something from it, or maybe have thought about making something from it. Like I said, it is a fun little beginner friendly book. There are 25 patterns in here too, so it's got quite a lot to it. And it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it is a very user-friendly book. you know, from what I've looked at. So I will see you guys tomorrow with another make from Whimsical Stitches. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Let me know what you've been up to down in the comments, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye, guys.